You've probably heard a lot about intermittent fasting, when to eat, when not to eat, and even how many hours you should go without food. But there's something no one tells you, something essential that could completely change your results. And that's what I'm about to reveal right now. Maybe you're following all the rules, 16-hour fasts, calorie restriction, and even exercise. Yet the results seem slow or, worse, don't show up at all. The truth is, intermittent fasting alone isn't enough. There's a critical factor that, when overlooked, prevents you from reaching your goals. You might be wasting your time if you don't know this. The secret isn't just in fasting, it's in what you do outside of it. And this is the point that turns the common practice of intermittent fasting into a true fat-burning machine. Want to discover how to maximize your results and make fasting really work? Stick with me, because this could change the game for you. Problem uncovered. Most people who start intermittent fasting focus only on the obvious, the time they spend not eating. They adjust their schedules, follow protocols of 16 or even 24 hours, and expect fat to magically melt away. But that's exactly where the problem lies. Focusing only on the fasting hours, without paying attention to what you do during the eating window, is one of the biggest mistakes. And this mistake might be sabotaging your results without you even realizing it. Think about it. If you're fasting for hours, but when your eating window opens, you consume processed foods, sugar-rich items, or meals with low nutritional density, you're essentially throwing away all the effort you made during the fast. What happens is that instead of continuing to burn fat, your body starts storing it again due to these inflammatory and unbalanced foods. You might even be losing weight initially, but your progress will stall. Worse, your body might enter a cycle of metabolic stress due to a lack of essential nutrients. This affects your hormones, your metabolism, and your ability to burn fat efficiently. So, what should be a powerful strategy for weight loss and health becomes a silent trap. Many people give up on intermittent fasting, thinking it doesn't work, when the problem isn't the fasting itself, but how you're nourishing your body during the eating periods. That's where the real challenge and the real solution lies.
To learn more about diets and how they can help you lose weight, scan the QR code on the screen or click the first pinned comment to learn about the top 50 best diets for weight loss, a complete guide to help you achieve the body you've always dreamed of.
The real key to intermittent fasting, the big secret that almost no one mentions about intermittent fasting, is that the real difference isn't just the time you spend not eating, but what you eat when you finally break the fast. During your eating window, your body is much more sensitive to what you consume. It's in this moment that you can either enhance or completely undo the benefits of fasting. The key is to choose foods that maximize your body's metabolic state. When you consume nutrient-dense foods, such as quality proteins, healthy fats, and fiber-rich vegetables, you're giving your body the necessary elements to keep burning fat, stabilize blood sugar levels, and promote efficient muscle recovery. These foods help maintain hormone balance, especially insulin, which is crucial for preventing fat storage. On the other hand, if you break your fast with processed foods, high in sugar or refined carbs, you're essentially shutting off that fat-burning mechanism. These types of foods cause insulin spike, which lead your body to store fat instead of burning it. So the real key to success with intermittent fasting isn't just about following the no-eating hours, but how you use your eating window to nourish your body the right way. Additionally, the quality of the food you consume directly impacts the levels of inflammation in your body. Nutrient-rich foods like avocados, nuts, fatty fish, and green vegetables have anti-inflammatory properties that help keep your metabolism running smoothly. In contrast, processed foods have the opposite effect, triggering inflammation and making it harder for your body to lose weight. In summary, what no one tells you about intermittent fasting is that the real impact isn't in the hours you spend not eating, but in the food choices you make when you break the fast. If you truly want to see results and transform your body, you need to focus on nourishing it with high-quality foods during your eating window.
Have you used this method to lose weight? Did you get results? Tell us in the comments.
Hormonal cycle and fasting. When we talk about the success of intermittent fasting, we can't ignore the crucial role of hormones. Fasting directly affects your body's hormone levels, and understanding how this cycle works can be the difference between reaching your goals or being frustrated by a lack of results. Two hormones in particular deserve attention: insulin and cortisol. Insulin is one of the main regulators of fat storage in the body. When you eat, especially carbohydrates and sugars, your insulin levels rise. If insulin levels are constantly high, the body struggles to burn fat. This is why intermittent fasting is so effective. It allows your insulin levels to stay low during the fasting hours, making fat burning easier. However, if you consume foods that spike insulin during your eating window, like refined carbs and sweets, all of that benefit is lost. Another crucial hormone is cortisol, known as the stress hormone. During fasting, cortisol can naturally rise, which is normal to some extent. However, if you're already stressed or not eating properly during the eating window, these levels can rise too much, leading to fat retention, especially around the abdominal area. This is why it's important to balance fasting with nutritious meals and proper rest to avoid a cortisol imbalance. The key is to use fasting to sensitize your hormones in a positive way. By keeping insulin levels low and avoiding unnecessary spikes after breaking the fast, you keep your body in a fat-burning state. Similarly, by managing stress and cortisol with healthy meals and adequate rest, you prevent unwanted fat storage. Thus, intermittent fasting isn't just about time without eating. It's a strategy to smartly manipulate your hormones. If you know how to use fasting to control these hormones, you'll find it much easier to achieve your fat loss and weight maintenance goals in the long term.
If these tips were helpful, click like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything.
The science behind the effect. The effectiveness of intermittent fasting goes far beyond simply adjusting meal times. There's solid scientific backing for its benefits. Research shows that intermittent fasting not only aids weight loss, but also improves various aspects of metabolic health, from insulin regulation to increased longevity. One of the main mechanisms explaining the success of intermittent fasting is a process called autophagy. During fasting periods, the body enters a cellular cleanup mode, where it eliminates damaged cellular components and recycles old proteins. This not only contributes to cellular regeneration, but also improves long-term cell function, helping to prevent chronic diseases and promote longevity. Additionally, intermittent fasting significantly improves insulin sensitivity. As mentioned before, insulin regulates fat storage in the body. Studies show that prolonged periods without food intake reduce insulin levels in the blood, allowing the body to access fat stores more easily. With lower insulin levels, the ability to burn fat as fuel is enhanced, leading to more efficient weight loss. Another interesting aspect is the effect of intermittent fasting on human growth hormone, HGH. During fasting, HGH levels increase dramatically. This hormone is known for its ability to promote fat burning, build muscle mass, and improve physical performance. This natural increase in growth hormone is one of the reasons intermittent fasting is so effective at transforming body composition, even without the need for extreme diets or intense exercise. Several studies also indicate that intermittent fasting can reduce inflammatory markers and improve cardiovascular health. By giving the body a break from constant digestive and metabolic processes, it has more time to focus on repair and regeneration, helping to reduce chronic inflammation and improve overall health. Therefore, the science behind intermittent fasting confirms that this practice goes far beyond superficial weight loss. It reprograms your body to function more efficiently, burning fat, regulating hormones, and extending your long-term health. These effects are possible because fasting activates natural processes that were evolutionarily designed to enhance survival, but are rarely utilized in modern lifestyles.
For more information on diets, scan the QR code on the screen or click the first pinned comment to access the top 50 best diets for weight loss, a complete guide to lose weight fast.
Fatal mistake. What to avoid during the eating window. Now that you understand the powerful benefits of intermittent fasting and how it impacts your hormones and metabolism, it's crucial to talk about the fatal mistake many make during the eating window: poor food choices. You can follow fasting protocols perfectly, but if you don't pay attention to what you eat when you break the fast, you could be sabotaging your results completely. The most common mistake is thinking that after many hours without eating, you can indulge in anything. This includes processed foods high in sugar, refined carbohydrates, and unhealthy fats. These foods spike your insulin levels, undoing all the work that fasting has done to balance your hormones and burn fat. Additionally, foods rich in sugar and refined carbs lead to a quick glucose spike, followed by a crash, which triggers hunger and fatigue, the exact opposite of what you want. Another critical error is overeating right after fasting. Some people believe they can make up for the fasting period by consuming large portions of food at once. This not only overwhelms the digestive system, but also promotes fat storage, especially if these calories come from inflammatory and processed foods. To maximize the results of intermittent fasting, avoid processed and sugary foods during the eating window. Instead, choose nutrient-dense foods that help keep insulin levels low and promote fat burning. Prioritize lean proteins, healthy fats like avocado and olive oil, and low glycemic carbs such as legumes and green vegetables. These foods not only nourish your body, but also keep your hormones balanced, enhancing the effects of fasting. In short, what you eat after fasting is just as important as the fast itself. If you choose the wrong foods, you'll end up in a vicious cycle of weight gain and inflammation. But if you choose the right foods, you'll turn your body into a fat-burning machine, fully capitalizing on the benefits of intermittent fasting. We've reached a crucial point. The success of intermittent fasting isn't just about the hours you spend not eating, but about what you do when you break the fast. The real key is to combine fasting with smart food choices during the eating window. This means prioritizing nutritious foods, avoiding processed options, and supporting your hormones so your body works in your favor.
In the description and on the end screen, we have a playlist featuring numerous videos on diets and advanced weight loss techniques. Take a look.
Now you understand that fasting alone isn't the complete solution. The secret that no one tells you is that the quality of what you consume after fasting can either amplify or ruin the benefits of this strategy. By avoiding common mistakes and making more conscious choices, you'll maximize fat burning, improve your metabolic health, and achieve results faster and more effectively. So, next time you break your fast, remember, your eating window is the golden opportunity to accelerate your results. Try applying these changes and see the difference in your body and health. If you want to keep learning more strategies to optimize intermittent fasting and transform your life, stay tuned for the next videos. The next step in your journey is within your reach.